I am going to be talking a little bit about why I do not sell artwork on Amazon Handmade. Hi, I'm Lisa, the artist behind Lachri Fine Art. Recently, on one of my really old videos comparing my experience with Etsy and eBay, someone said that they wanted to hear my opinions on the Amazon Handmade option. So I looked into this briefly when it first came out, and I read a lot of not so appealing articles. So keep in mind, I'm coming at this from an angle of things I read, not my own experience. But the things I read are enough to definitely make me not interested. And I can't cite my sources because it was a while ago. I haven't read anything lately, but I haven't heard anything positive at all. The first thing that you want to realize when you're selling online is ideally, you want people to buy from you. You want to build your brand. You want to sell yourself. You want your name to get out there. And Amazon is definitely not a very friendly platform when it comes to that. They're not really good for promoting your own brand. It'd be great if people would just come and buy from your website. Now, I know firsthand that is easier said than done. We have to learn business and marketing and how to get people to our website, and that can take some work. eBay and Etsy, I think, especially eBay, are really good platforms for doing that, for getting the initial attention from some buyers. I have had buyers who purchased first from me from eBay and then contacted me later when they wanted to buy more work. But they knew how to contact me because I included my business card in the box. They always knew how to get a hold of me. Yeah, can't do that with Amazon. Now, while you may not be able to just promote your own website through eBay or Etsy, there are certain conditions that do allow you to link back to your site. You just need to read through the terms of service and make sure you understand what is allowed and is not allowed. But you can still brand yourself on there. You can have your logo on your image. You can do a lot of branding. Like when I sell on eBay, it always says lachri.com for my watermark. So even though there's no actual link, they were able to find my website and find more information about me, because when people are buying art, they want to know about the artist too. And yeah, you can write a lot of that on your description, but that's easier to do through your website where they can see more of your work and get a better idea of who they're buying from. You definitely cannot do that with Amazon. While this may not be the best situation, because again, you do want them to buy from your website, it's still a step in getting them to your website. And you cannot do any of that on Amazon. With Amazon, you cannot communicate with your customers outside of their platform. If you do, you can have your account terminated. That's a big deal. If you get caught asking for that customer's email address or trying to communicate with them in any way, Amazon catches on to that and is not going to be pleased. You actually, with Amazon, from what I understand, cannot even include a business card in the box when you ship your item to the person. Amazon is very clear that the customers that buy through Amazon are Amazon's customers. You're not building your own fan base or your own customer base when you use that platform. At least with eBay and Etsy, you have your own stores, and they're really set up in a way that you can promote your brand and grow your brand. And Amazon is just not presenting that way. Another really big issue, and I've read several articles, and I'm sorry I cannot cite the articles I read because it was a while ago and I don't remember, but you can Google all of these. I'm sure they'll come up. But several people have said that Amazon came back and told them they needed to lower their prices. People who were consistently making sales at, say, $500 per item, Amazon came in and said, no, we need you to drop that price to $300. It's not like no one was buying and they were wasting space. Their items were selling at that amount, but Amazon wants things to be the lowest possible. They decided that item should not be above a certain price because other people were selling it for this amount, even though they're handmade. It's art. It's not going to be the same as somebody else's. So here, Amazon is dictating how much you're going to sell your paintings for if you use their platform. Maybe not all the time. They may not do this to everybody. It may depend on the prices you're setting, but that's kind of a big deal. Amazon is known for having the lowest price and the fastest shipping. I mean, that's their whole thing, fast and cheap, which comes out to my next point. That is not the reputation you want for your artwork, to be fast and cheap. That isn't at all how we want to be viewed. Even with shipping our artwork, I know for me, it may take me a few days to get something boxed properly because I have to go buy a box. I don't keep boxes stored for every size painting that I have available for sale. I have to go buy the box and the packing materials. It's going to take me an hour to box anything. Then I have to take it on another day to the actual post office. It's not fast. It is not a fast process for me. And it isn't going to be for most artists. Most of us were like, as long as it gets shipped within a week, we're good. But with Amazon, people are going to expect it pretty much right away. That's just Amazon. I mean, I know with me, if I buy something on Amazon, I expect it quick. quickly. That's why I order from Amazon. But we're talking about art. Art is not fast and cheap. Essentially, what you're doing when you sell with Amazon is you are a drop shipment person. You're not building the following, you're not building an audience, you're not building your brand. You're selling things for Amazon, but it's Amazon's name that goes through everything. Amazon is a lot more expensive to sell on. They take a lot more in fees, listing fees and seller fees when you sell through them. So there's another strike against selling with them. Now, I'm not opposed to paying fees, especially if it's something that I wasn't going to be able to sell on my own or was having trouble selling. I'm actually okay with that. I mean, if I sold at a gallery, they're going to take up to 50% commission. So if someone is taking 20%, 15%, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. But the problem is if you're having to pay these listing fees and the item doesn't sell, then you're out that money regardless. Whereas if you look at like eBay, you can list a certain amount of things per month for free. So if it doesn't sell, you're not out anything. So those are the main reasons that I personally would not sell or use Amazon Handmade as a platform to sell my artwork. I just don't think it's a great idea for what we do. I think eBay and Etsy are much, much better platforms for the work and the brand that we're creating. Thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, I have new video critiques every Tuesday where I'm critiquing your original paintings or drawings, my own speed paintings, drawings, and tutorials every Wednesday, art Q&A videos every Thursday, and artist vlogs each weekend. So if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. I've also got live streams now that I've been doing, so you definitely want to subscribe for that. You get to see work in real time and watch me make a lot of mistakes.